Hi all, this is Madhumathi, Assistant Professor, Department of Food Technology, SNSCT. So in this PPT, let's discuss a case study on the topic Salmonella outbreak in chocolate industry. Starting with the before going into the discussion, like let's have a short introduction on like uh, the chocolate products and its summary on it. So food recalls are the most critical situation that could befall you as a food safety professional. So among that, I could highlight putting the people's health in jeopardy, lowering customer trust in the food industry and making the food supply chain looking unreliable and untrustworthy. So in April 2022, there was a massive food recall that hits the market when Salmonella was detected in some of the few chocolate products marketed to children, resulting in nearly 300 people falling ill across 16 countries. So, predominantly, it affected only the young children. Although food safety is advancing every day, such outbreaks are more and more frequently happening in the past few years. So, how the outbreak started? So, coming to the discussion, at the beginning of April 2020, Ferraro they started recalling more than 180 products distributed in over 810 countries due to the salmonella contamination. So, it was like a multi-duct resistant monophasic salmonella uh, Tipurium infection, and the initial investigation of the root cause showed that the contamination it occurred in a processing step at the manufacturing facility itself in the Belgium, where 7% of the global production of Ferraro's chocolate brand Kinder is made. And this salmonella type of species was detected on the surface and in residual raw material itself. The samples was taken from the buttermilk tanks, and this is how it was started. And it's like recent salmonella recalls in chocolate products have a very much huge impact on the global food supply. So this supply chain, how the salmonella caused the recall of more than 180 products. It was distributed, as we saw, in 110 countries. More than $60 million losses occurred for the Ferraro company. And this outbreak, it expanded, started from UK only and expanded to more than 16 countries, and where young children of more than 300 were fallen sick. And in countries like Austria, Belgium, Denmark, France, Germany, Ireland, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, Spain, Switzerland, and Sweden got affected with this salmonella virus. So, what the data says, like after investigation, it revealed that the contamination it did not occur due to the incoming materials, such as the ingredients in chocolate. It was actually initial stage of processing itself. This contamination has been identified, about the likelihood of having contamination in a finished product like chocolate bars, or rather the likelihood of such contamination being introduced like during the processing step only. And the hazard analysis for this chocolate products based on the historical food safety incidents. So based on already occurred historical incidents itself, like from 1982 until the end of 2021, 57 recalls and border rejections have been recorded due to contamination of chocolate products like salmonella. And it is from this we can get a clear view that this is not just a new issue happening around. In fact, in 2016 itself there was a more peak of incidents with the big recall of milk chocolate products from the US. And high performance risk monitoring and assessment systems can be used to identify the emerging risks, such as 200% increase in salmonella contamination in solid products, I mean chocolate products. So by using a proper hazard analysis method, we can of course reduce the risk of contamination of salmonella. And how could the food risk predictions have helped us? So using some short term forecast for chocolate products, the models are able to predict the likelihood of this contamination. And it turned out that food archives forecasting algorithms have been like already predicted earlier on October 21 that there have been like new food safety incidents in chocolate products due to this salmonella in months to follow. And it seems like these predictions were correct, and over last 3 months, like from March to June 2022, like nearly 193 chocolate product recalls were recorded with this outbreak. And this about the recall preventive and risk mitigation methods measures, as mentioned above. This case study is on mainly on the finished products and not at the ingredient level. And so I have created a brief list of highly recommended measures here that any food company should take to mitigate to solve the risk of salmonella contaminating its chocolate products. So first is they have to adopt some laboratory testing program, and like daily monitoring of the hazard affecting key ingredients, like mainly as we said, like before the processing itself from the raw material it is being affected, so daily monitoring of the ingredients is much needed. Large historical data sets and global incident predictions, like already occurring any predictions in any type of chocolate manufacturing is much more needed with the historical data sources for real-time existing supplier and facility risk ranking. Hygienic measures of course have to be applied in at proper places while processing. Sampling rate for environmental parameters, risk predictions for chocolate products, and have to identify some top hazards and the vulnerabilities during the processing. So these are some few references for this case study, and thank you.